One of President Biden's top advisors just wrapped up a 3-day trip to China. Jake Sullivan met with Chinese President Xi Jinping this week with the goal of easing tensions and keeping lines of communication open between the two countries. Increasing competition with China in recent years has led to concerns of it boiling over into conflict. Sullivan said Thursday, as he ended his trip, that the key to avoiding that is, quote, responsible management through diplomacy. CBS News national security contributor Sam Vinograd joins us now for our weekly national security wrap-up. So, Sam, what more can you tell us about Sullivan's trip to China?
Well, Lana, the Biden administration's whole approach to managing competition and conflict with China has been enhancing dialogue, not to gloss over differences, but to avoid miscalculation. That's why Biden has spoken several times with President Xi Jinping, and we've seen officials like Secretary Raimondo, Yellen, and Blinken travel to China. Now, Jake Sullivan went for the first time as National Security Advisor and met with officials including President Xi Jinping and the foreign minister. President Xi took a more conciliatory tone during his meeting with Jake Sullivan, speaking about the traditional friendship between the two countries, while the foreign minister took another approach and indicated that the United States is trying to damage China's legitimate interests. Now, Sullivan spoke about areas of cooperation on law enforcement, on counter-narcotics, and more, while not shying away from contentious issues like China's unfair trade and economic practices, their aggressive behavior in the South China Sea, and other matters. The next step here is that Biden and President Xi will speak in the coming weeks, and White House advisor John Podesta is expected to travel to China shortly as well, Lana.
All right, well, back in the U.S., Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin welcomed Ukraine's defense minister to the Pentagon. What's the latest on U.S. involvement in the war between Russia and Ukraine?
Well, several days before Secretary Austin welcomed his Ukrainian counterpart, the Pentagon announced its largest ever security assistance package for Ukraine, up to $125 million worth of ammunition, missiles, counter-drone equipment, and other items. The meeting between Austin and his Ukrainian counterpart comes after Ukraine suffered one of the largest strikes by Russia in this 30-month war. Over 200 missiles and drones struck Ukraine, including civilian infrastructure. This led to blackouts across the country and a lot of damage. In the aftermath of this strike, Ukrainian officials renewed their calls for the United States and other partners to allow Ukraine to use their weapons inside of Russia.
Well, Iran also signaled it would be open to restarting negotiations with the U.S. over its nuclear program this past week. What exactly does that mean?
Well, Lana, as someone who worked on Iran policy and on the early stage of negotiations that led to the 2015 nuclear deal, I take the statement by the Supreme Leader with a heavy dose of skepticism. Iran has aggressively marched closer to a nuclear weapon, not further away. Ever since President Trump unilaterally backed out of the 2015 nuclear deal, Iran has increased its stockpile of highly enriched uranium, which lessens its breakout time to an actual nuclear weapon. It's increased the number of centrifuges, machines that enrich uranium as well. And it's really basically cut off access for the UN nuclear watchdog known as the IAEA. So the Supreme Leader's actions speak louder than his words, so we have to take his statement with a heavy dose of skepticism, Lana.
All right, Sam Vinograd, thank you.
Thanks.